This is a wake-up call to every man out there who is in their 30s and 40s who feels every day like they're running on empty. You have 1,000,001 responsibilities. You're a professional man. You've got a career. You've got a really busy family life. There are so many demands on you. How much longer can you continue running on empty? Because it is time to take a step back and understand that there are metabolic processes going on in you which are going to lead you to not being your best self at work, your best self at home. And you want to get on top of things now, not next month, not next year, but right now. The time for running on empty is over, my friend. Who am I to talk about this? My name is Sunil, and I'm a doctor with a special interest in metabolic health. And I'm making these videos, and I have this channel to help you rebuild your energy and mental clarity. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. So let's think very carefully about what's going on here. You have gained weight over the last few years. You know this. You look in the mirror. What on earth happened? That expanding waistline, the belt size getting bigger all the time, and you don't like what you see. But it seems like the task of resetting your health and losing weight seems enormous. How are you going to get out of this situation? Understand this. If you have been gaining weight, if you're feeling more sluggish, it is very likely that you have underlying insulin resistance. Your circulating insulin levels are way too high. The medical profession doesn't put enough emphasis on this, but insulin resistance occurs years before blood tests become abnormal and other parameters like blood pressure and cholesterol start going up. So you're very likely in this position, and it's from a suboptimal lifestyle. You already know this. And those circulating high insulin levels will mean that you are in a pro-inflammatory state. Insulin is pro-inflammatory. It's also a fat storage hormone. So it becomes a vicious circle. The more insulin resistant you become, the more difficult it is to lose weight. And because of all of that inflammation which is going on in your body, all different organ systems are affected. The mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of all the cells in your body generating energy, generating ATP, they are not optimized fully. And it's going to have a knock-on effect for your physical health, but also your mental health. You are going to feel more sluggish. You're going to be lethargic. You're going to be exhausted. Dare I say, you have a lot of these things already. And that is why you are running on empty. But you want to know what the good news is? You don't have to settle for second best. You don't have to settle for life being this way for years and decades. With you being so incredibly busy and accepting that this is normal for you, feeling like you're running on empty, you can take positive steps right now. And within only a few weeks, you can be a whole new man. All it requires is a mindset shift to take a step back and say, no longer will I show up second best. I'm not going to run on empty anymore. I'm going to initiate dietary changes. That is the fundamental basis of everything. Every cell in your body, every thought that you have is powered by what you eat. You're going to cut out the junk. You're going to limit carbohydrates, sugars, optimize protein, throw in some time-restricted eating, and you're going to think very carefully about every meal and snack. You will get your backside to the gym every single day, 1 hour. No excuses. That's only 4% of your day, but that 4% of the day is going to yield enormous benefits for the remaining 96%. You will have more clarity, more focus. You'll have a mood boost. You'll be able to sleep better. You'll be more productive. You will lift weights, non-negotiable. You can't just do cardio. You need to lift weights as well. You will think very carefully about all of the sources of stress in your life. You will make sure that you sleep adequately. Will all of these things happen overnight? Of course they won't. You will tick boxes one by one, but you will start moving in the right direction. And within only a few weeks, you can be a whole new man. That is the goal. Because guess what? The world is a better place when more men in the prime of their lives are showing up every day with a sense of energy, with mental clarity, and also being in the best possible shape. That really matters. You can't settle for having the dad bod. That is a terrible term, by the way, dad bod. Kind of just acceptance that you're going to lose your health when certain things happen in your life. And you will also, once your metabolic health improves, you will find you'll have more mental clarity. Maybe you need to make a change in other areas of life. Maybe Work is not going so well. You are bored out of your brain with what you do. You need to take your career in an exciting new direction. All of those things will happen once you fix your metabolic dysfunction. Check in the links down below. Make sure that you have signed up for my free V-Metabolic magnetic newsletter for more tips and advice. Also check out my 30-day V-Metabolic energy and metabolic health reset. Keep going, man. No more second best. We'll speak in the next video.